I don't need fucking gears or swerve either, so I threw those in as well. And he's like,
Wow.
no, you can't give them
Damn.
to me. So he said he's going to send me money, but whatever. I don't care either way.
Money
There's nowhere to put them. There's no.
Yeah, there is
They
a
don't,
shelf.
they don't fit with
They
anything
fit.
else I have.
Yeah, they do. If you just put them on the shelf, they'll stay there.
Well, they're gone.
Shake him to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put them in the soup or something, or in the brisk.
Yeah, should have.
In the brisk.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shatteredcast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface,
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake. I call it a rock Fred, Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
It's a fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer fan ever, the Zepticon.
Hey, ladies.
No, it's just awful. Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Yo, what's up, dog? Welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 121. I'm your crocodile wrestling host, the Zepticon, and joining me from the laboratory of $69.99 toys, it's Justin T2RX.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Living the dream.
Speaking of the dream, the American dream that is, coming in from Arkansas, USA, he's always packing heat, Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Oh, I do need to get some guns, man.
You have enough.
Hey, how y'all doing? Yay.
And emerging from your vape cloud's favorite vape cloud, Bobby Skullface.
Dude, Robert's been killing the vape meme game this week.
Yeah,
that not for nothing, that Planet of the Vapes, that's in my top 10. That's in
Dr.
my top 10.
Vapus, Dr. Vapus.
That's in my top 10.
Did you YouTube the vape competitions yet?
Oh, man, come on, man. You can't put me up on that. I'm doing it.
That's hardcore right there.
Yeah,
buddy.
I don't use that type of vape.
Should.
Yeah, I'm more like there's like the people that like vape because they want to smoke cigarettes and are trying not to. They don't make big class. That's a different type of vape.
Oh, these are. I saw two people actually at work vaping. I was like, God, douchebags.
Well, there's ones that like mine hits like a cigarette, and then there's other ones that just are like they call them like lung hits, like where you inhale the vapor right in directly into your.
Oh, that's ones I must be using.
Those are the ones that hit the big
clouds. And shit.
Yeah.
And,
Why?
oh, they do tricks too, so that's fun. Good,
Why? You said why?
Yeah, why? Why do you want that shit?
Yeah,
I mean, I understand yours. I mean,
I don't. Well, because like a lot of those ones, they have like a lower nicotine level. I think that's how people get started on it, and then it becomes like about the tricks and all that bullshit. And,
it's the kidster stuff. They start on the kid stuff,
which is fine, but it's just not for me.
Yeah,
I hit them every now and then. I have one. Somebody gave me one, like they were tired of theirs, and I.
Wait, you have more than one?
Yeah. I treat it like like a cigar. Do you know what I mean? Like I might. Oh man, I might break out the lung hit tonight. And just when I have a bit of a lung, but like that one's like too much vapor. I can't do it in the house. Fucking smokes the house up. It's just,
you actually sit around and contemplate which fucking vape thing you're gonna do.
No. It's just if something hits me. You know what I mean? If it tickles my fancy.
It does.
You know?
It tickles mine, man.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a kiosk like 2 doors down from where our store is at the mall. It's like our store, and then Spencer's is across the way, and then we're next to Lids. The fitted hat store.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a juice bar, and then there's a vape kiosk, and it's like Jesus Christ. People ask like, "Where's your store?" I'm like, "You see the 2 douchebags in the store pile? Tell them to stop loitering and kind of move through them." And it
usually it'd be the fake jewelry guys in the middle of everybody thought were douchebags.
In the middle of the mall.
There's right on the other side of the balcony thing from them is the cell phone guy, and then the repairs while you wait guy,
and the Dead Sea Secrets people who insist that they want to stop you and ask if you want your hands lotioned or whatever. You're like, do I look like someone who lotions my fucking hands?
I have
and the shitty toys, the flying fucking hovercrafts and shit. And
I have a funny story about the Dead Sea Scrolls finger shit. So my fingers are fucked up. They're coarse. They're fucking. They look like shit. I bite the skin off my fingers. I bite the nails off my fingers, and I work with my hands 9 to 5. So they're just a train wreck. So but they always are asking me do I want to have them shined up or whatever as I'm walking by. And one time Adam was like, let her do yours. So she asked me, and I was like, can you work with these shits? And I brought them out.
She
she looked at them like, oh my god, there's no
clear all my appointment.
There's no saving. Yeah. No, they're not Asian, man.
Bring the extra wax.
They're all Israeli. That's a big Israeli thing.
I know. It was just a 40-year-old virgin.
Thank you, come again.
Thank you. What the fuck? So anyway, what happened, Bob?
No. She opted out. She was like she said that
she tapped out.
Yeah, she said that what they had available wasn't gonna help.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is Dead Sea water, not fucking water of life.
And then she offered you a suicide vest. She put away the lotion and was like, "Here, this might be more up your alley."
It's funny,
blow
man,
your hands up.
My youngest gives me a hard time about my pinky toe size. She says I have a small pinky toe nail.
Oh. My wife does too.
It's fucking funny, man. She'll be like, can I have a piece of cake, just one little piece of cake, and we'll be like, one little one, and she'll be like, how little? Like Daddy's toenail little?
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm like, it's fine, it's proportionate. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait to high five your little one because she's awesome.
I demand to see this at Skullfest.
You may. I'll bring it out. We'll get it on camera too. We'll make an event out of it.
Look at that toe.
It's not the toe, it's the nail. Don't be sick.
The nail? I'm gonna eat some cake off that nail.
Dude, I will let you eat cake off my foot, Matt.
Goddamn sold.
I
have to make it now.
If I can use it as a skit, I will let you eat a piece of cake off my toes.
I can just see my wife and your wife just looking at us like, what the fuck is going on?
Not folks.
I don't know him.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Sorry to deep breath.
Oh, okay. Also with us, he's our resident Pop Gundam baller, Greg for Mercy.
Pop Gundam baller? Fuck, I
Yeah.
can deal with
He'll
that.
take that. He'll take it.
Yeah,
How's it going?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your vape game?
My vape game is low. Ain't got no
Since-
vape game. I'm on the real nicotine game.
Well, since we're all monologuing, I got a story.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm just kidding.
I want to hear your story.
I have no story.
Now you don't have a story.
I don't have a story. I already told my story.
Yeah.
Do they make Pop Gundam?
No.
Oh,
I wonder.
holy shit.
They do.
If they made the pilots, I would probably buy like the main character. Like if they did the 5 main characters for each series or something, I might buy those.
Everybody's trying to get me on that shit now. Fucking, I got Joe KW writing me private messages like, "Hey, have you ever heard of Iron-Blooded Orphans?" I'm like, "Motherfucker."
Robert's telling
since he's
everybody
out
on
there-
that.
Since he's out there, yeah. As soon as he messaged me that after that first show, and it was like I came out of the closet. Like these people were like, "Hey, man,"
Same.
it's like,
Congratulations, you're fearless.
no,
You're so
it's
brave.
like- yeah, it's like, you ever need to talk about it. It's like, well, not a lot of people know this, but I've been building them for 15 years.
Oh my god! Like, everybody's afraid to talk. Like, finally they came out. Yeah.
Right, you're right. You're really right, though. It's true. You
But,
see the other people on those boards.
My parents were pretty
Oh.
supportive.
Yeah, the fans were supported. The community was all, giving me parades and stuff. And
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Pops, though, that everybody was trying to get you on Pops, because there's a lot of comic Pops out right now. Everybody's got a subscription box.
That's true.
I got my first one. I forgot to tell everybody last week. I got my first one last week.
You did say it.
Oh. Okay.
What was it of?
Civil War. It's pretty good. I mean, the shirt was pretty cool. You get 2 little pops, and you get a little vinyl. What was the Iron Man? A vinyl pop or something? Or
Oh, the Dorbs thing?
yeah.
Yeah, it's all Funko products. This box actually sucked. It actually pissed me off because there was that sheet in there that you don't usually get with them that tells you like something about each item. That's some shit that Loot
You
Crate
told me
does.
about that. Yeah, you told me about the. It was supposed to be.
Yeah, they're like, well, we were gonna do a Falcon cap, but we ended up doing a 2-pack of Tony Stark and Captain America, just like all the other ones. They're just looking a different way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's all right. The next one is women of superheroes or something. Superpowers.
Yeah, I don't know the next. We have a Star Wars one too, and that's Bounty Hunters. So that could be anything.
That's cool.
And then there's a Suicide Squad one that I think.
Transformers do that maybe.
Well, Transformers doesn't. They only make those. What are they called? Loyal subjects. Those are kind of me.
Well, I got 2 pops of Transformers. I got a. Well,
yeah,
the
just
movie, the movie ones. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Bay Pop Formers.
Yes. Oh, I want to pop them out Bay.
I'll come up with some derogatory by the end of the show, Matt. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll work on it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Right, I'm all popped out. And back with us after spending a week in a gender-neutral restroom. That's right. He sits down to pee. Robert D.
Hey, everybody. Nice to be back. Yeah. So, hi.
Be gone for another month probably later after this one.
Hey, whatever. Last week I had fucking oral surgery, so I'm glad I'm here. Last week sucked.
Oh, is that what you're calling it?
Is that what you call it?
Then he said
So
last week. Then he said last week sucked.
17 dicks.
I spent the whole week just in my bedroom catching up on some Nerd Rage Radio.
Hey, how about
And
that?
sucking dick.
So you're not really helping your case that what oral surgery meant. I'm just saying.
Peter.
I don't know where we're going with this.
Matt sounds scared.
Dick jokes. Shivering over in the corner.
I think we can move on. Did anybody get anything, Justin?
I got some of Tyler's broken toys, which are fixed. And I got whatever it is, Masterpiece Ratchet, and that's it. So, yeah, good times.
How are you coping?
I'm well. My Masterpiece Ratchet has a weird head though, like the mold line is not proper. So I don't know. It's kind of bothering me, but other than that, I still like the mold, so I'm okay. Waiting for my $60 upgrade set though.
Did your
I mean, there's a seam, right?
Hmm?
It's uneven. It's uneven. The head.
Yeah. Like if you look at the back of the head where the seam starts, it like widens as it gets to the top. It's really weird.
I don't have that figure, but I do recall seeing other people
I'm still
complain
gonna
about
talk
that.
shit about it.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying I don't think you're alone. I've seen other people complain about that specific complaint.
I don't know if that's the case with mine, but my face doesn't sit in right. Like it sits in. I feel like it sits in fine, but it pops out easy.
For mine, the face actually fell off the head crest when I took it out the first time.
Oh yeah, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah.
Damn. As you, mine... I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I think they did those in batches. Because there's like problems on some that aren't on others and whatever. I just think they need to go back to the factory that they were using before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the chrome on mine is worn like some of the people's Rodimuses. So it's not that bad, but it's there. So
mine flaked paint a little bit. You can see a little white dust paint.
Yeah, mine flaked a lot.
But it didn't. I mean, I looked on there, and I couldn't see where it was flaking off. So like it was like extra. Like they just it was powdered donuts. Like somebody just ate a powdered donut while they was making mine.
I can definitely see where mine flaked off.
Maybe it might have been me too eating a powdered donut.
It actually, you're like I might have actually had a powdered donut now that I think about it.
You've been licking that paint off, Matt?
I want the big bag of.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me some power donuts. Hold on.
He ain't kidding.
Just kidding.
That's the best. Oh, damn it.
Mm.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't think I've had any paint issues on mine, but then again, I haven't
Give it
really.
time. Give it time.
Yeah, give it time. Yeah, I mean, it's it is what it is. It sucks, but
It looks good on my shelf.
it looks good on my shelf. Yeah, I think it's that factory seems to be the changing factor because like those Rodimuses. Like, do you have any problems with yours, Bobby? With your Rodimus? Like your chrome or anything like that?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Do you have any loose joints?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's the thing. All of us that got that special early edition that was apparently like, for some reason, made in China. None of ours were fucked up, but the Vietnam ones are all. Those are the ones that people are having issues with.
Oh, no kidding.
I got mine from Anime Export. I don't know which. Do you know which batch that would have been?
That would have.
Does it have the clear? Does it have the clear windshield?
No, mine has the darker one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So is that the? Which one is that? The China or the Vietnam one?
That's the Vietnam one. The ones that we got are the ones they sent out to like reviewers and.
Oh, because
which I don't know what the deal was, but.
Yeah,
I don't either. I'm not asking any questions though.
Nope. Mine still doesn't have any problems. Like mine didn't have any chrome wear or anything like that. But maybe I just got lucky on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is just a theory from what I've seen. I don't know if it's. I don't want to ask too many questions. I don't get implicated in anything.
Vietnam.
All right.
Wow.
Yep.
Cool.
We end up going back to war with Vietnam over Hot Rod.
As we should.
First Optimus and then America.
As we should.
Damn right. Forrest Gump.
Oh, happy
Alright.
Star Wars Day.
Yeah, no
by the way.
shit.
I can't believe
Happy Star Wars Day.
May the fourth be with you.
Why is there not a Transformer Day?
Because it's
Every
not as
day.
big as Star Wars.
Every
Go fuck
day.
yourself.
All
Bag of dicks. I'll make it a day. September 14th. My birthday is Transformer Day.
Actually, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, me too. But only Hasbro.
Yeah.
I love Hasbro.
All right, Matt, what you get?
Absolutely nothing.
Aw.
Yay. High five.
I'm getting some Marvel Legends that Greg put me up some. It's cool. I could finish a Zoring Man. But
I should have skipped my doctor's appointment and got those in the mail Monday, so you'd have them for today.
oh, I don't care. I ain't no hurry to get them. I got the 3. But yeah, he got me the rest of the wave. And yeah, thank you.
I like the Spider-Man mold.
Which did you get? Did you buy one?
No, but that
Oh.
Speed Demon. I've never held a Marvel Legends Spider-Man in my hand. None of them. But that Speed Demon, I can tell that's that Spider-Man mold.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
With those, with those shoulders and all that.
They use Winter Soldier a lot. What's the girl they use? Black Widow or whoever?
No,
It's only like
it's I don't know.
When?
I don't want to say it's I think it was an STC exclusive initially. It's
Oh.
I don't know. And they use a Hyperion mold over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That Nuke figure, they used the Hyperion mold just for the upper body, and they did a new lower body on it. It's pretty good.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, did you get the new stuff?
I got Nuke and I'll save it. I got mine. Actually coming up.
Okay.
But I got fucking Nuke and what's the other one? The one that's easy to find. Red Guardian.
Oh, you found them out and about?
Hasbro Toy Shop at retail.
Oh, okay. No Black Panther?
No Black Panther, no White
Racist.
All right, Bobby, hit us with it. What you got?
I got Red Guardian and
You don't say. You don't say.
No way.
I got
No way.
I got 3. I got to look at 3 awesome figures. Fucking very, very awesome. Like completely re-energized me in collecting. Like to get toys that were that good. But Kickback from Fans Toys, Hound from Fans Toys, which I keep going back and forth in my head, but that motherfucker is damn near perfect. There's a few complaints that I have. One of which, for those getting him, be careful of the side view mirrors. Like they articulate down, and it's a thin piece of plastic, and you can put a lot of torque on it. So I can see there being a potential issue there. And but outside of that, people are going to complain, I think, about the about the chest transformation, like the chest and arms. But I'm telling you, I did it and I had no problem, and if I can fucking do it, you can too.
You can do it.
What part squeaked? Would you?
Not a thing. Nothing squeaked like my Ironhide bicep. Nothing squeaked like my
Oh,
Ironhide
here
bicep.
we go again.
I got and then I got SH Figuarts Biker Scout and Speeder Bike, and that was badass. I got Star Wars Ahsoka Tano. She's pretty fucking awesome. And I got to look at I don't know. Hot Toys Back to the Future DeLorean. I got to look at that. That's pretty cool. And
What are you saying? Did you get the Marty McFly to go with it?
No, so Adam got the DeLorean, and he didn't get the McFly, and now he's kind of regretting not getting it because it's kind of hard to find, but at a decent price anyway. But he says, I don't know how much he's actually looked into it, but you know, I don't know. I looked at the fucking car is badass. Like there's a button, like you open up the hood, there's a button that turns on like the headlights. The blinkers, the brake lights, the reverse lights. The flux capacitor starts blinking inside of it. It's pretty badass.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, I had a question for you, Bobby. Not as good a time as ever. So I was looking at some Star Wars Black figures, and I saw that new Luke that everybody's into, the classic Luke.
Are people into that?
What do you have against white figures, Greg? What's going on?
I've seen pictures. Did I say white?
You said I'm looking at the black figures. Like, what's wrong with the white figures? Racist.
Anyway.
Well,
Fins only for Greg, huh?
No, it's just that you can only find Finn on the shelf. So that's...
Yeah, exactly. Finn or a TIE pilot. Or Poe.
TIE pilot.
But yeah, so I noticed he's wearing a cloth robe, and I was wondering if I bought that, would that be buying a doll?
Yeah, you know,
it's
funny. Pinkerton, I think, coined the phrase "bathrobe Luke."
Bathrobe Luke.
But yeah, I had the opportunity to buy that recently, and I passed on it. I'm not sure that I'm going to be getting it. I have the SH Figuarts one pre-ordered, so I kind of feel like I don't need bathrobe Luke.
He needs you though.
You'll buy it anyway.
You know, if I got $20 extra in my pocket and I run across it, and I need something to spend money on, I'll probably pick it up just to do it.
More.
Hey, if you had $20, would you buy my Dick Shadow pick?
Yes,
Okay.
I probably would.
All right.
But yeah, it is. I won't say it's a full-on doll. I'll say it has doll tendencies.
Nice.
So which restroom would it use?
Oh, that's a good.
I did see it at Target.
I'm gonna say because of just the head sculpt, he'd probably use the family bathroom, even though he doesn't have kids.
Oh boy, weird. Sit in the corner.
Weird. Just waiting.
Jiggling chains. That's all I'm doing is jiggling chains.
Jiggling.
He's a mess.
Jiggling.
But I think that's it.
All right, let's move along from there as fast as we can. Greg, what did you get?
I got Ratchet.
Nice.
That's all the Transformers I got.
And Gundams?
Oh, that's right. We do that, don't we? Yeah, after Bobby's Marvel Legends and shit.
Yeah.
And his fucking Hot Toys.
Fucking Hot Toys.
I got
His dolls.
I got a Sazabi Verka, which is like the Cadillac of master grade figures. I'm scared of it. I'm actually putting other things in front of it. It's very intimidating. The box comes up to my knee.
Bad Steve?
Yeah, it's very intimidating. What else did I get? I got some pops. What pops did we get? They're all downstairs. We got Black Panther. We got Giant Man.
Oh.
Ooh, really?
Very cool.
I like Giant Man.
It's just a giant.
Is he bigger than the regular ones?
Yeah, it's like
it's
pretty big.
Is it
it's like
Paul
7
Rudd
inches.
Giant Man or?
It's what we
Rudd.
It's what we call a trophy fish. So yeah, it's pretty big. What is with this guy, Greg?
While we're on the subject, quick.
You've seen Civil War, Winnie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what Ant-Man looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can imagine what an Ant-Man pop looks like, right?
Yes.
Well, it's the same principle. You just make that like a lot bigger than the other ones.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a crossbones.
Spoilers.
Got another crossbones.
Oh.
I got an unmasked crossbones and an unmasked Black Panther, which is why I said them twice.
Oh. Okay.
I think we got a couple other ones, but they're downstairs. I don't really remember. It feels like I got another one, but I don't remember. Kit got a bunch.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Some Pirates of the Caribbean, but those are kits. Those aren't mine, so those don't matter.
Huh.
Flocked Bambi, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad about what they got this week. Talking about Flocked Bambi. But yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Flocked Bambi. It's like, remember Moss Man from He-Man?
Uh-huh.
How he's fuzzy.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they make some pops like special editions, and the Bambi's fuzzy. I have a Swamp Thing that's flopped. They actually look like Moss Man.
I think said flopped. I think said flopped.
They said
flocked. I got a flocked Chewbacca. Got a flocked Cheshire Cat.
Cha.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. No.
Alice in Wonderland.
I know what Cheshire Cat means, Robert. I'm talking about Matthew's gibberish.
So, are we ready for shoutouts? Anyway, yeah.
All right. I think this might take a while. You've been gone a while, so time for a Robert D dump.
No. I took a dump last time.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get a cup of coffee.
Greg's like, see you later. Greg, it's me. One question, real quick, while I have everybody's attention.
You don't.
Am I wrong? Because Ant-Man, when he shrunk, he had a helmet, but when he grew, he had a mask with antenna. Right?
Had a stretch.
Talking about the comics?
Yeah.
You're talking about the comics, right? Two different characters.
Two different costumes.
Yeah. Same character.
Okay.
Yeah. Same guy.
Couldn't he shrink?
Yeah, he had like 5 identities.
Right. Well, Pym, couldn't he shrink tiny and grow giant in the same suit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't.
But not at the beginning.
Not at the beginning, correct.
He shrunk at the beginning.
Correct.
How come in the Ant-Man movie, why didn't he also become Giant Man? I mean, it would have been
That
so much.
wasn't the purpose. It was the story. It was just like his opening story. I mean, his background story.
That character is also not the one that grows.
That bullshit Paul Rudd idiot. Yeah.
He will.
I actually thought he was. I thought he did great.
He will in this movie, I'm sure.
I hope so.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I got to go see it tomorrow.
Oh wait, I guess Lenny knows. Does he grow? Is that
wait, whoa.
Well, do we want to let that information get out there?
Well, the only reason
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Yeah, the only reason why I ask is because of the Build-A-Figure from the Captain America wave is a giant man in the Ant-Man suit.
So well, and that my whole thing about pops, which obviously you weren't listening to my last little bit, Bobby. So I appreciate that.
Right. I obviously was. Do you know? Have you seen the movie Ant-Man? Do you picture it? Now, can you take that same principle and make it? I was listening. Don't be that way.
Snarkiness there. A little snarkiness.
Nasty. Don't be nasty. I was.
Then you obviously have the answer to your question.
Well, that's 2 toilets.
Spurlers.
2 toilets.
Spurler.
Yeah. So we do get Paul Rudd Giant Man, and there's a Star Wars reference also.
Okay.
Shit. I don't want to know. World Star.
Well, this is a spoiler. Mark
it. A World Star.
Edit point.
Make it the title, like spoiler at.
That's the title. Get some furniture moving around. This
Lenny ruins the movie at. That's the name of the fucking.
Can we just say some random ass spoilers later? Like just record some sound bites, and Justin can just interject like whichever one he likes better. So people are like yelling, "That's not what fucking happened." Because by the time this comes out, they'll have seen the movie. That's not what happened.
Lenny is a compulsive liar. Nobody knows that, actually.
Hey, Lenny, what'd you get?
I got nothing.
Wait, I didn't finish. I didn't tell you what I got.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, why are you piggybacking the hosting duties again?
No, Matt skipped ahead, so now we're on to third-party news. Sorry, Robert.
Fucking piggyback.
What'd you get, Robert?
Thank you, Mr. Host. What did I get? I got a Nero Rex. I forgot to mention that last time. I also got. I piggybacked on Greg, and I got the Neo Xeon MSN 04 mobile suit Sazabi, and I also
Keep it moving, P-Bet.
It's badass. And I also got the perfect grade Zaku 2, Principality of Xeon Char, as Nobli's customized mobile suit. And I also got the perfect grade Zaku 2, just the mass production mobile suit with the clear body and weapons limited
Can I
edition.
just ask a Gundam question?
Please.
How do they fit the names onto the packaging?
They come in boxes, big ass boxes. It's like the size of a fucking house.
That's fine.
Like, I said that.
17 middle names.
I said that Greg could say what he gets in Gundam. We didn't ever say anything about you, Robert, saying Gundam.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another $250. Send me a link.
Oh, God.
Anything else you getting Transformers? Or?
I also got a home office. I had a whole room in my apartment. It's a fucking 10 by 10 room that was just full of junk and all my Transformers boxes and a fucking Mac that was pretty much brand new that's never being used. And I just spent a few days clearing
Money bags.
Bring it out. It's hers. She has all this music equipment and like stuff, and she doesn't use it. So I was like, "Fuck it." You've had years to have that room as your own, and it's just a junk room. So now I'm taking it.
Did you beat your babysitter yet?
What? What, Greg?
Is your wife Bjork? She making music on Apple products now?
Is your wife Bjork?
Speaking of which, I took a room. I got a room. Well, not really. I gave
Bjork?
I gave a room to my wife this week.
Oh, wow.
Well, how nice.
How nice of you.
It's her house. I'm sure she can take every room she wants.
It's our house.
The kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kitchen.
Edit at 58. Oh,
It's all right. She doesn't listen, Matt. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I told the kids.
That's why Bobby got to talk about his nostril. Anyway.
Yeah. I told the kids that they had to start respecting the playroom.
Respecta.
Put some respect on that playroom. and they didn't want to put any respect on that playroom. So,
oh, you took that shit away, didn't you?
When they first came, and I said, "All right, pack your shit up. You guys lost it."
Yeah. Good night, folks.
Yep.
New Star Wars display?
No. I'm giving it to Laura have it. And what we'll do is whatever we end up doing with it, we'll have like a lounge in there. So like when if they have like friends over or cousins or whatever, they can go up there and still play. But
conveniently
Star
close.
Wars display.
It's no longer going to be a toy storage nightmare.
Conveniently close to the kitchen.
Conveniently close to the kitchen. Good point.
Get.
It is. It is conveniently close to the kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make me a sandwich while I'm playing my Star Wars.
Take her about as much effort to walk in there and make you a sandwich as it will you to walk up the stairs and get it, right?
I don't know. What level of comfort am I at?
Ooh.
1 to 10.
6.
Okay, maybe she can meet you halfway. You do have 2 sets of stairs.
That's true. I wouldn't bring
Wait, honey. Across the sky. That was
leave it by the Tetra Jets. Just leave it by the Tetra Jets. I'll come get it.
Yeah, Tetra Jets eat that shit, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say the demonic forces of the Tetra Jets.
Fuckers.
Eat the sandwich.
Come out. Where's my sandwich? Where? And then fucking start being burps. Blech.
I finally transformed that one back today. I've been like putting it off since I reviewed it. I'm like, I just don't.
It pissed you off, didn't it?
Yeah. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
How long did it take?
Not too long. Probably like 15 minutes. So it's just.
Super glue takes about 10 minutes.
It's like a dry. 20 minutes to dry. That's about it.
I have to admit, I have to confess to something. I ordered on the Gonics.
Gay?
I didn't get them in yet, but I just wanted to bring it up because I feel guilty.
Do you have Badcubes?
Yeah. I have Brawny and Backland, and I have.
Come on, man. I mean, do you have Badcubes?
Search.
Oh.
No, I got Brawny and the other ones, but I don't have the one you asked for.
No, I didn't hear the apostrophe.
Oh, God. He said, you do have Badcubes.
I do have Badcubes.
Yeah, I do.
So you just.
I have every intention of passing them around to you guys to review. Just don't smash them this time. Don't be like, life's a ditch. Can you dig it? Gang! Unless he's a piece of shit. If he's an offensive piece of shit, I expect him to be like memorialized with utter destruction.
I heard there's a ton of fucking problems with him.
The gaps.
Yep.
I saw a
Cool.
picture. There's
It'll be
gaps.
fun. I'm gonna take a look at him and I'm gonna send him right out to you guys, you and Justin, and you can even send him to Mr. Beardy over there.
Well, definitely send them to me last. Just playing the odds.
You're not that bad.
You can
Don't
always
listen
send
to hype.
You can always send it to me, and it can sit next to that fucking TFC Ironhide you bought.
In the corner. Bad Steve.
Just
I
fucking.
feel like it's my responsibility to have that thing too, because I didn't do enough to stop you.
You're like what do you call that? Like a rescue, like a Transformers rescue.
I did not do enough to stop you.
Transformers
So I feel
rescue.
like I had to keep this fucking bastard.
That would be a funny video to do, like all these like piece of shit toys, like they go to sleep on a cold floor.
Oh, you can have my knockoff Starscream.
They don't have a shelf to call their own.
You can have what's her face sing in the
They're all around a fire pit or something, you know, and they're trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
Shit, and they're like singing Motown Philly and everything. And
Hey.
it's so hard to say goodbye. They could be singing that.
I'll tell you that that Ironhide's not bad. He's about 4 years too late though.
Right.
If he had come out the same time as those iGear ones,
You're blown away.
there'd be no iGear would have been out of business a couple years earlier.
It's the ankles. It's just no ankle rocker. That's the fucking problem with that figure, really. When you come down
Well, no. No, it's just it's a classic scale Ironhide living in a masterpiece scale world.
He's gonna have his own sitcom.
Your way of words sometimes it's eloquent. It's just,
Eloquent,
I
ironic.
gotta tell you, that's not I when you said that, Greg, like that's what those Toy World legs feel like to me.
Yeah, that was the one thing I didn't really like about him was the legs. They're weird.
Yeah.
They're very weird. Like I don't exactly know how they're supposed to move.
You're talking about Mixmaster and Scrapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I was gonna say I like Mixmaster.
I mean, I like them both fine, but they do feel like less.
Mm-hmm.
That Scrapper's got some fan toys squeaks going on too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got some pretty serious.
That's something I wanted to say before when we brought up a squeak. I gotta say, I have to admit, I like hearing a squeak here and there on a figure. I like that tight squeak.
It's because you know it's
like
going to break.
I don't like
it's fixing to happen. It's fixing to
Yes, I get to send Justin another toy. All right.
Well, I'll say this: I would much rather something squeak than something be too loose on a pin.
Right.
That's
I don't
fair.
like a screech. Like I don't like fucking
grinding.
I don't like Sever's screech. That's a fucking screech. You know, but I like a squeak. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, the first one I had the first time I really noticed a bad squeak, I think that like really got me was that Warbitron Onslaught. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, the shoulders.
Well, yeah, there was a couple of parts in that one because I remember Justin was like, "Yeah, I got some shock oil and all this," and I just invested too much time for something I was going to keep in combined mode. I'd had it taken apart. I was like shaving it with a file. It's like, yeah, fuck this. Putting this thing in combined mode and forgetting about it.
Let's get on the shelf. That's about it.
Shelf life.
Shelf life.
Shelf life.
Display,
Well,
not play, guys.
Yeah.
That's all I am.
Not on Matt's channel.
True.
You know, speaking of display and not play, I'm going to be a little, or combiners too, I'm going to be a little disappointed when that Make Toys hotspot comes out because like those 4 Limbots kind of fell out that shelf pretty nice, that season 2 shelf. They kind of fill out my holes, and then as soon as I get that combined mode, it's going to be a barren wasteland. I might put some Gundams up there. And like, oh, that's Zaku Prime.
What? Zaku Prime?
He came down on the Arc 7. The white base.
Racist. All
The
star.
Archangel.
All right. Third-party news. Yeah, you're done, aren't you, Robert?
Yes,
I think
sir.
we were still on what did you get, but you're done? All right.
Right.
Third-party news. Gravity Builder prototype photos.
Looking pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah. One thing I don't like the green gun. Putting that shit out there.
Well, isn't that the prototype?
Megatron.
Isn't that the test shot
sorry,
Megatron?
I thought we were talking about because the Devastator pictures leaked. I just figured that's what we were on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, isn't that the one? But in the green gun, the test shot Megatron, that's just in the same color as the rest of the test shot material.
Yes.
That's the Megatron. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I
Look at
didn't
the
realize
photos.
that either.
There's a picture of him.
All right, don't fucking yell at me. Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's Slave Space. He looks good. Hey, Devastator.
That's a nice Megatron, man.
He's bulky.
I love the little details, like the steps going up the front of Long Haul. It really kills the skill, I guess, with the rest of the Constructicons, but it looks awesome. So, whatever.
Bobby,
Scale
what's he gonna be? Is he your Devastator?
Yeah, he's my Devastator.
I like him. He does got a lot of detail. Better than I mean, I like TFC Hercules, but this guy he's got more. What you expect, after 5 years from
20,000 years.
Yeah, but I love the combined mode look. I think it looks fantastic.
It's got a lot of shit going on top though. But
You mean the shoulders?
yeah, I mean, you just got that big crane. I mean, it's it's always like that, but it looks like it's got a lot of stuff going on in some of the pictures.
I believe the crane will be detachable, so
Yeah,
they always are.
Looks good though. Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints with that. I wish he had a purple gun.
Wait a minute.
I wish he had a purple gun and a red gun.
Well, I wonder.
And it's translucent, and it comes into 6 pieces.
I gotta look in the box. Hold on. I mean, I'm confusing. I know ToyWorld came with a gun. Did he not come with a Devastator gun? Huh.
But we're still missing 2 pieces, so here's always time.
Yeah, I'm sure they would do Megatron because he has to come with a gun because this Megatron everybody isn't getting him. Only people who got in on the first run of pre-orders is getting this for free. Everyone else is not getting the Megatron.
So, well, how does that work? Because there was a cutoff, wasn't there? Supposed to be a cutoff.
Yeah,
but he's coming packed in the box.
He's coming in with Long Haul.
What's his name?
Yeah, he's coming with Long Haul.
Yeah, but only if you ordered from the cutoff. I asked BBTS about it because I was concerned. Because I always order and cancel the pre-order. Yeah, no, I don't see a gun here. So there's got to be a gun. They're just not showing it off in here because they want to show off the Megatron.
Yeah, I feel like it'll have a gun.
I hope that Megatron.
Didn't like it.
Get your face over here.
You're not my. You're not my friend.
Wait.
Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to rockin'
and rolling. Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. Good stuff.
Usually, half the time we don't.
It's the bad lip reading of Empire Strikes Back, and Yoda sings that little song. Yeah, it's pretty good. But there's this after he sings the song, the lip reading over top of Luke, it just goes kind of pitchy, and then Yoda puts his head down. He's like, "Didn't like it." It's pretty good.
Weird. Fucking weird.
So yeah, I mean, I'm obviously gonna get this Megatron. I'm also getting the DX9 Mitron. And I mean, a lot of reviews came up recently on that Mitron, and people are like, oh, again, I have a problem with reviewers just they catch something and then excuse it because they're saying it's a test shot. I mean, unless you fucking know, don't say that.
It's half the battle.
That's why you should. I said this at that panel, but I feel like reviewers should just be speaking to the. If they have a complaint, they should be speaking to the company and say, this is my complaint. This should probably be worked on.
You get to the
'Cause that
company.
Mitron, I mean, the engineering on that thing is really impressive. You know, but his arm just comes really far out. You know, it slides out for the transformation, and you know, looks like it doesn't stick in, so to speak. But it looks really amazing. But anyway, this looks cool too. I mean, we're gonna have two Megatrons. I mean, I'll just put one on different shelves.
Yeah, I was looking at that Mitron. Actually, I know that's not the topic at hand, but fuck it. Like it looks good, but then you start looking at it close, and it's got that DX9 Legends like
hips
style to it. Well, everything's like flat and like rounded, and he's got those weird hands that like you look at them, and they kind of look deformed. Like I don't know, like they're like club hands. Like everything's kind of blocky. Yeah, just look at your DX9 Legends figures, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they generally have something going on with the hips. Like they don't stand right. They look a little uncomfortable, except for Galvatron and Scourge.
Yeah, Ironhide and fucking Ratchet look kind of blocky. They look like just a big square, basically.
They don't stand comfortably. They don't look comfortable.
Yeah, they look scared. Like somebody's fixing to touch them.
Well, being like the first third-party Legends figures for the most part, that mold was pretty fantastic.
Oh, of course, I still have them. I never get rid of them.
Factory.
I never get rid of them. But yeah, there's something about the DX9. They don't get the proportions. They don't. Well, they did with Galvatron and Scourge though, so I can't say they don't do it anymore. But except this Mitron looks like his hips are too narrow, and therefore he doesn't seem to stand squarely. You know, like you're always trying to get him, like you always think his feet might be off, and he's always leaning one way or the other, and you can tell in the reviews every single one of them is a little off when they stand, and that drives someone like me crazy. I want to, part of a figure being like high quality is even if it's small, it's standing properly. You know, like the Iron Factory don't have that issue generally. Whatever. I'm still
yeah, Robert. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's no Gundam. Fuck that.
Whatever. I can do whatever I want.
I do what I want.
All right, TFC Hades, Aiakos, and Hypnos, colored images as well as combined mode.
Looks good. Looks pretty good.
Good.
I'm going to be pretty happy to finish this set. I think it looks amazing.
Yep.
Thanks, Warbitron. I mean, TFC.
Right.
So the red one
What's
is
the story there?
the red one's only just a recolor of the blue one, right? But that's accurate for the toy, correct? Okay.
Yep.
And then is the
the drill tank dude
is slightly
just
modified?
real.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
And it comes with a big fucking spear thing. It looks awesome. I saw this picture and I thought, does it come with that, or is this just someone's pulled a piece off a Gundam to use for a photo? But it actually comes with it. It's like detachable. There's a real chain there, Bobby.
Yeah,
you know, like a real chain.
You know,
Yeah.
like a
Bobby
real
B?
chain. I think that this set is going to be great as long as the joints are good for the combiner. Like if that's good, I feel like this would be like a well done and done kind of set.
Yep,
Yeah,
I agree.
I put the ones together just to check it out. Well, I didn't put the leg on yet. I should put the fucking leg on and see. That's the joint I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But I put the rest of it together, and it. I mean,
Does it feel good?
Yeah,
So,
I think that the scary thing is the weight on those little feet. That's what worries me the most. If that's done well, I think it's going to be fucking good to go.
He looks like a leaner figure. He doesn't look like he's tremendously bulky and
Nope, I agree. I think that there's potential. I think I'm optimistic.
Did you say the feet are little just like your toenail, or just a little,
All right, guys, Bobby just said
maybe
he's optimistic.
Combiner Wars little?
Abort.
Or-
Yeah, that's true.
Bobby's happy. He's optimistic.
Yeah,
Fucking sell.
probably back to the drawing.
So while you're talking about metal chains, I know that was a reference to your Bruce Lee figure video. Can I just ask you a question?
Sure.
What did Bruce Lee order when he went to Burger King?
I don't know what.
A Whopper!
I thought it was going to be a Whopper. I was going to go Whopper, but yeah.
Gay?
What was Beethoven's? What was Hey, look. Let me tell you. All right, funny. Like not funny, haha. But like
no. Speaking of gay,
Like, sad.
there's a there's a guy who hangs around like outside of where I work, and he like lives in that area. So like when people go outside to smoke cigarettes, or people go outside before after work to hang out or whatever, like there's a chance he might be out there. And he's been out there for years. He's been out there since before I got there. He'll be out there long after I leave. And he is autistic, like very like low functioning autistic, and like he just likes to hang out. So we hang out with him, and he's been there forever. And he's like, we just, nobody, like, it's just cool. He's a cool dude. Anyway, he's always got like a new joke every week or whatever. And just this past week, he was like, "Hey, Bobby," I'm not gonna do an impersonation of him because that'd be fucked up. Yeah. But he was like
50 Cent or anything.
He told me this joke. He was like,
"Stop it." He was like, "Hey, Bobby, what is Beethoven's favorite fruit?" And I was like, I don't know, Mike. Why don't you tell me? And he was like, "Banana." He talk about like a whole group of people falling the fuck out laughing. It's pretty great.
Funny, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that.
Anyway, sorry.
Anybody else have a funny?
Good times, man. 50 Cent. All right.
Anyway, about that Hades set, all of those toys lined up in alt mode, that's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I expect to see some shots like that from you, Decepticon.
I'll give it a try. You can see the differences in the two jets as well, Justin, when they're in that mode there. So
No. It takes looking at pictures.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's worse than raining.
I'll
No,
tell you what, I like
thank
that.
you.
I like the drill tank more than Warbitron's. I mean the other drill tank that Warbitron made. The Computron.
We're trying to make
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That Jeep's cool. That Dune buggy, the Gundam-esque missile launchers.
Oh man, everything is just.
Yeah, you need to calm down. You're on fucking restriction. That's what I said. What I did when you got that Sazabi. I'm like, man, you.
If Greg tells you, got
Greg's like, this isn't cool anymore.
Calm the fuck down.
He's like,
Yeah, I was like,
down now.
I was like, and this might be a little risky, but probably not. I was like, yeah, I know what fucking black kids felt like when white people discovered a rap.
I guess we're rock, to be honest.
Snow is a great.
Huh?
I guess we're rock, to be honest.
Or rock, but whatever. I'm trying to be relative here, or relevant.
Yeah.
I like snow.
What?
Informer.
Oh, whatever, man. I got you on my Spotify. I see the shit you listen to.
I listen to a lot of good shit too.
He was Canadian, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
He still is, I'm sure, unless he's dead.
No, he's still alive, I think.
So
I think I saw where they are now.
Actually, as it turns out, he's no longer actually Canadian.
He's an expat.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think this set looks good. I'm excited about finishing it. I think that it's we've often talked on here about like the delay and shit and all that, but like I do kind of feel like the way they've been kind of releasing two at a clip, I haven't really had a chance to kind of enjoy each. Like I don't know. That's just me. Maybe that's a personal problem.
With Hypnos, he's just the right shades of color that I really just want to slap a Cobra logo on him somewhere. Fuck the Decepticon logo. He's getting a Cobra logo.
These would pass for G.I. Joe vehicles.
And Gundams.
Now, do you guys think it's odd that we haven't seen 3 members of Poseidon yet? I mean, we're what, like 3 in on this one? That we should be like, I mean, that's like TFC, right? Or like every other company. Like, shouldn't we have seen? I mean, it's like they're taking their time.
I feel like it's a little bit weird, but I think that they also don't want to, impact their own sales. So I think it's kind of smart.
Smart. Good. That's a good point.
Finish one combiner and then immediately go on to 2 from the next. So
I feel like I don't know how. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that it was smart on their behalf to go Lio Kaiser first and then Poseidon, or do you think they should have done it the other way around?
I think it's smarter to go Lio Kaiser first.
Why?
I just feel like you're gonna get more sales out of it. So
Really?
You hope you make more sales out of Lio Kaiser, and then it can make up for lesser sales on Poseidon. That's just my theory.
I feel the exact opposite. You know what I mean? Like for the exact opposite reasons.
Do you think the reason why because people are wanting more people are wanting a Piranacon than they would
I would
Lio Kaiser?
think. I would think.
I
think that more people just know who Poseidon
Piranacon
is. You know
is.
who Piranacon
Yeah.
is.
Well, I
Maybe
think
they
Piranacon-
knew.
Damn, Greg.
Sorry,
Been trying.
You go, Greg.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, well, I just wanted to say it because it actually kind of goes with what Bobby said. So it's good to go after him. In this instance, you don't always want to go after Bobby. I'll just tell you.
Thank you.
In this instance.
Shit gets blown out.
Damn, I forgot my train of thought. Shit, memories.
Get me a burger.
Piranacon has more of a cross appeal between the people who want a Japanese character and want an American character versus Lio Kaiser, because I mean he was prevalent in the American comics and he was available in America, but he was also a major team. I don't want to say a character, but because it was just like one robot and drones, but he was a major presence in a Japanese series. So I mean he's kind of got that cross appeal, I would think.
And that's also why I think it works for him too. Is I mean, you got Star Saber, like you've automatically got something that he matches against.
Oh, right.
That's true.
And I also think TFC knew they were onto something with this set. Like the general consensus is this is pretty well made toys. They're not fantastic, but they're pretty well made, and that's a huge leap, in my opinion, from past TFC combiners because I've had them all. And maybe Piranacon's not as good, so they just thought they'd get this one out and perfect Piranacon. So we pretty much got announcements for both of these at the same time, right? Piranacon and Lio Kaiser. So yeah, maybe they're just perfecting a few things.
I also think that the Hasbro, the Combiner Warship, probably didn't help their sales either.
Really?
I hate to say that, and I'm saying it like thinking that people that say, "Well, I'm just going to go in the Hasbro one now,"
People
are
like fucking Combiner Wars.
are absurd, to an extent. But like, I think that there are a number of people that wanted a Lio Kaiser so bad that they were like, "This might be my first third-party combiner because I'll never get a Lio Kaiser out of Hasbro." And then Hasbro announced one, they're like, "Oh, never mind, $500 saved, $400 saved."
Well, is that really Lio Kaiser though?
Right? No, I hear you. I totally get you, and I totally agree. I'm just saying, I think that there is an element of that in the fandom.
Well, do you think that TFC should stick to combiners and not the single things? Because
after that Hound, I'd say probably.
Hound and Ironhide and is TFC Ratchet? Did they have the Ratchet out yet?
Yeah.
I wonder if that Hound and such were done by like some different designer or something though, because like even the aesthetic just feels so much different than everything else they've done before.
I just don't understand how you could. I mean, you're still doing combiners, but you're still doing single Transformers. How can you do combiners decent, and pretty good? I mean, I like their stuff, but then you come out with single stuff and it's just shit. Like I don't, like I said, just it could be a different designer or something. I don't, like that.
And I think that there's a different level of expectation. Like I think if you're like, look, I'm gonna do a combiner. Here's first aid. You're like, this'll do. But if they're like, hey, I'm going to do a masterpiece and this is fucking Ironhide, you're like, no, it's not.
Plus, you can always say, well, if you don't like the single mode, he's just going to be a combined anyway.
Exactly. That and
I guess I could see that.
First aid doesn't need to be as on the money as saying Ironhide.
That's true. They could be kind of shitty and like, well, I'm going to combine them anyway, so fuck it.
Exactly.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well. Good for TFC.
I think we can move along to the next. Thank you, Matt. Badcube Grump 3D sketch. Fandom in an uproar because he looks like a boxy blue truck.
Oh, man, they were fucking nerd rages.
The thing is that like I hear where people are coming from, but Gears looks fucking stupid in the cartoon.
Yep.
And he looks fucking stupid here. Like it's stupid in all the right ways. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm on board for this.
One of our listeners, Cody, said like he's not digging the shape, and I was like, I kind of like I look at it and I can see it, but at the same time, like I have no suggestions on how you change it, like because it looks like the character,
Oh shit! Real quick, I need to give a shout out to Cody. He actually drew this picture of Dead End for me and sent it to me, and I forgot to mention it with what I.
Cody's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
he's gonna be at TFCon, man. I can't wait to meet him.
But yeah, I So I didn't read any of the Facebook kind of, onslaught, so to speak. What was the general consensus? What were the complaints?
It looks like one of those 1920s trucks that holds a bunch of illegal aliens in the back. They're fixing to run out real quick. I think that was the bad things.
People are like, it looks like a retool of Brawny.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case either.
Truck? And then like, and then Badcube's like, it's not, don't worry. And they're like, no, I think you're, how come we never see them in the same place? Like that kind of shit. And then it's like, oh, it should look more like the G1. The back should be more rounded. So you take these, so I was looking at pictures and I was like, what would it look like if like this complaint and this complaint and this complaint were addressed? I'm like, oh, it looked like that fucking SXX one that nobody fucking liked.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody say SXS.
No, not the one good figure they made, the one shitty figure they made.
I mean, it's just the Gears looks. I mean, I guess the top of it. I mean, I guess that's what they're going for. But I mean, it looks like it's in Gears. He's split up. Like the back end is split from the front, and with Brawny, it's all one. I mean, I don't think it's a retool. I mean, everything looks different than. It looks like just an old truck.
Just talk shit.
Yeah, if you really look at the lines of it, it's not a retool of Brawny. Like you can see where things split on the drawing.
Top end, the back end, is split off from the. It looks like it's.
There's no hands.
No, I have to disagree. It has 4 wheels. It's definitely just a retool.
Yeah, it's a truck.
But do we like it though? Do you like it? I mean, even if it is or is not, do you like how it looks?
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's
won't
fine.
Explain it in alt mode anyway, so I'm good.
I think it looks wrong for all the right reasons.
The only gripe I had personally, I think, about the shape is that I don't particularly care for the red part on it. Like it's fine, it'll do. There's certainly ones that are way worse, but like something about the back that doesn't sit right with me. But other than that, like I mean, even if I do have it displayed in vehicle mode sometime, like it's not that big of a complaint,
He has to have red, Justin.
It is just a render anyway.
No, I understand he has to have red, Matt. I just think that you could shape it more than just plain box on the back. Like, put some kind of detailing or something in it to make it more interesting.
Well, there might be some I mean, this is just
doesn't that big ass hinge count?
Let me look up G1.
Yeah, I'm getting on the Googles too.
Yeah, that's
Where's my Gears at?
I think I actually have some pictures. Hold on, unless I saved them on my desktop.
I got Gears himself. Hold on, where's Gears at?
He greggled it.
Yeah, I greggled it the other day.
Oh,
you know what? I think they're all on my desktop.
Yeah, it looks close enough to an updated G1 toy to me. I'm fine.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking at the truck mode.
Because he had that red. His legs were red. The legs flipped back. And it formed like a box kind of thing.
Right. And ultimately, like this thing, like the legs in robot mode could be more important to the overall aesthetic than it is in the truck mode. I don't know if that's true or not, but like if that's the case, then like fine. Like I'm not going to complain about the red that much. Just that I feel like there is some kind of detailing or something that could have been done with it.
Now, I hope they do the red. I hope the red stays on there and it transforms and they just don't take it off.
Here, I found a picture of it. I'm gonna send it in the chat.
If the bot mode looks as good as that picture, I don't give a shit if the truck looks stupid.
Well, here,
but I know that alt mode's important to people, though. That's just my personal opinion. It seems like I guess the kind of figure.
Yeah, the G1 toy is just—it looks like a truck. I mean, come on now.
Come on now.
If you look at that picture, Bobby, that's kind of what I'm talking about, though. Like, there's more shape than just a square or rectangular cube on the back.
Yeah, it looks more.
I agree.
And I think, like, if you did that, it's fine. But I have a feeling that that's because in the cartoon, like, clearly that's his feet back there, and who knows? This might just be like shins or something like this on the actual. Robot, so who knows?
Looks like a house on the back of it.
Oh, well, I found some real shitty, stupid-looking pictures of Gears, too. The next time someone wants to bitch about not looking G1 enough, there's some real good fucking pics still to him with, like, some little stumpy-ass arms, and his head's his entire upper body.
And it's fucking Gears. Like, I mean, did he really have a big part in G1 anyways? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, he had a couple of pretty key episodes.
No!
He said,
What's wrong with me? God dang it!
the answer is no. Never.
I bet you
What was that one where he was like being really nice to everybody, and he was teaching our generation not to be a bunch of fucking pushovers.
So
Didn't they
Listen to
mess
gears.
with it? He shorted his circuits out or something for doing that. Isn't that the reason why he did that?
They tampered
No, he
with
put in that patented
tamper.
Decepticon
Yeah.
nice chip or some shit.
So do
Okay,
you guys think that their description means anything? Like they said we have a picture of him. Is this what Grump's ride looks like when he's not grumpy? Like, do you think that means anything? Like they're gonna release some kind of like battle damage something edition, like Super Grump edition?
Or maybe battle, like the battle damage they did for Warpath.
Yeah.
$20,000 for some paint.
Or maybe it'll be when they say when he's not grumpy, maybe it's what Swerve's gonna look like.
Stumpy.
Trailbreaker.
Yes. Oh, that's why I got rid of Swerve. It's coming.
Yeah, I mean they'd be stupid not to, right?
I'm coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did Brawny and Backland. I mean,
Right.
it only stands to reason.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things like Cliffjumper, Bumblebee. You know, I
That's
mean,
true. That's true.
Yeah, same old.
Gotta make that money.
They're not the same thing, but you know. Somebody got mad for about a half a second.
Why
It's
haven't
not
they done? Why haven't they done a Cliffjumper yet? I mean, really, why?
I
They don't like
my
you?
my guess would be is that since Bumblebee came out, nobody wants to touch Cliffjumper because there's probably a good chance that they're gonna get a Cliffjumper too, like an official one, at some point. That would be my guess.
Isn't there a Cliffjumper on a X-Transbots box?
Yes.
There is?
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
It's on Arcos or Booster Hatch's box, one of those two.
Yeah, one of those.
Well,
Yeah.
why hasn't Takara done it?
Because of licensing.
Scared.
And so if you
Take
get
your
if
time.
Jazz does come out, which has been rumored before, if Jazz comes out, Cliffjumper's coming too, because it's both Porsche.
Right.
Porsche, I should say. Sorry, I always say it wrong.
Okay, but isn't a proper Cliffjumper alt mode for the cartoon? Is it really? It doesn't. It's a penny racer.
Well,
I mean,
look
it's
at
really
look at
not
Bumblebee.
Porsche.
Is Bumblebee's masterpiece a penny racer?
It's.
not.
I don't. I think. I know. I understand. I. My personal opinion is I'm not thrilled that it's such a realistic.
It's a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, if you want my opinion, I'm definitely surprised that ToyWorld hasn't done like a retool of their B and made a Cliffjumper in the like penny racer looking aesthetic that B had. But yeah.
Right.
But I think Cliffjumper's coming. If Jazz comes, Cliffjumper's definitely coming.
That's coming. At least he said he was.
Yeah, goody.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ditka size comparison.
Ditka.
Dick size? Oh, man. I was like, dick size.
Before we go on to
you know
actually
what?
talking,
I just realized the joke I could have made in the notes. God damn it.
The bots.
before we go on to talk about his overall size, right after our show last week, did you guys see the thing that came out about the gun barrel retracting and all that stuff? Like,
No.
of course,
Right.
we speculate about that on the show. What happens to it? And they're like, yeah, it retracts right in. I'm like, oh, so someone from KFC definitely listens to us. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they do.
I actually add them to the call each week.
And they just stay muted.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Keith just sits there. He listens.
And plots.
Keith
Those
DiGianni,
fuckers.
is that how it is? Hmm.
Talk about Sancho anymore. I'll kick your ass.
We praise Sancho.
Keith D.
Yeah.
Shut up, Bobby. I just had to make something off the top of my head.
Okay, sorry.
For Robert's Ditka, I actually tossed that at a couple of the TFCon guys. That since most of their exclusives are related to Keith in some capacity, they should do a Chicago Bears,
Yeah,
like
Bears.
an orange and blue
That'd be
color
kinda
scheme. Ditka for a convention exclusive for Chicago, but
God,
you know,
expensive.
call it like DA Ditka or something like that. Ditka DA edition.
Have a mustache and a cigar.
Fuck yes, some sunglasses.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Bears.
Yeah, yeah. Size
Bears
looks
against
good
Sport.
though.
Yep, looks good.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll
What
see.
size?
I still want to
size?
see what the DX9 one looks next to a proper MP. But you know, if it's not looking good, then I guess I'll go after this one because it's the size I'm looking for. So
I think that we've already seen pictures of the DX9 one in the size.
I think so too. But I don't know. I have a memory of
Size of it?
A broken steel trap, let's call it that. You know, just things come in and they leave. So
slight Turtles reference with it. I can dig it.
Huh?
Ninja Turtles is like, you got a memory like a steel trap, lady, like in the first episode.
Yep, something like that.
I like it. I like the sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm in. This is the one I'm going with, and I like I said, I don't think it's going to be the one that's better made. I just think it's going to be the one that pleases my.
Hey, just kidding, Keith.
My
it's gonna
eyes.
be made all right.
It might be.
But that's a bare minimum 3 transformations you got to get through, Bobby.
I know.
Bare minimum 3 changes.
I hear you.
Shit's just gonna be falling off.
No doubt.
I like it. I like him. He looks good. That's a good size. Was he always bigger than Prime? Was Blitzwing bigger than Prime?
Well, he's a goddamn tank and a fucking.
Well, goddamn, I don't know.
Is he bigger than Prime here? I thought.
No, he's about
maybe
the
not.
same
The shoulders are. That's about it. I'm sorry.
It's
I can't bring up
damn
the picture.
80 shoulder
Someone
pads.
Send me the picture.
Yeah.
I like the
Post
shoulder
the
pads.
picture in the chat. I can't open it.
Recent media.
Find that soundbite shot.
Recent media, i.e., the Devastation game. He's been portrayed as a big bruiser character.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
take inspiration from everywhere.
Thank you,
I
Keith,
guess.
for giving us Ditka. Thank you.
Oh well.
I love your stuff.
Oh man.
All right.
I just threw this in because it was something that I hadn't heard of.
No, I think
but
it's definitely worth talking about. Like it was.
Yeah, I don't-
That was one of the things we didn't know last week was how this was going to scale.
oh no, I'm talking about what's coming up next.
Oh.
You're like,
All
oh, no.
I don't even know what this is. Blue Toys upgrade kits. Let's go.
For
I
Legends?
don't think anyone knows what this is. They're for like Chug, and they're weird, and they look like hand painted 3D printed things. So I don't know like. if
That
these
toy
are
looks
like-
fucking hand painted, 3D printed as well. So
Panel line.
Yeah.
This is,
so it looks like it's 3D
this is a
printed.
strange bit of business, isn't it?
Well, it gets better or worse. It's weird. It's like so. There's the upgrade set for the Legends Rodimus, which is fucking weird.
Right.
And then there's a new head for that MMC Hearts of Steel Nemesis Prime.
Like all stuff that
Like-
nobody wants anymore.
getting in while finger on the pulse there.
There's a Deadlock head for Classics Drift, but like you have to paint your Drift to match it. Like I don't know, it's very weird. That's why I put it here. Just maybe someone.
Why do we need upgrade kits
You know-
for Legends?
They're probably eavesdropping on Hasbro's Pulse page.
I think they've got their turns of phrases mixed up, and they think the saying is ingenuity is something best served cold, not revenge.
What? That was a fucking reach.
Mm.
You're on a fucking penalty. You're on a penalty.
Good night, folks.
Get in the box now.
You had,
Are we
you had
another
3 minutes.
250, Robert? Sorry.
I mean, really, why would you need an upgrade set for your really? That's what they think. That's like that's genius.
Why
Well-
wouldn't you need an upgrade set for a Legends Hasbro figure map?
Well, at the same time, why did they make a Rodimus Hasbro Legends at the height of Rodimus's popularity since the movie? But,
How much do you think that the Rodimus is going to cost, or the upgrade for Rodimus is going to cost?
$30. So you just pay $10 for a fucking, or no, yeah, $8 or $10 for Legend, and then so you're putting in $50 for a Legends.
DX9. DX9's like, we'll get your fucking money one way or another. You buy Hasbro Legends, you buy our Legends for $40.
Does it come with a Gundam marker to panel line it like that?
Hopefully it comes
Again,
with
get in
a
the penalty
steadier
box. I
hand.
thought you were supposed to be in the box.
Yeah, we're on the fucking power play. Go hit the box.
We're on the power play.
I have an infection in my head. I'm not on my game tonight. I'm gonna go make some memes.
I don't know, man. This blue lagoon, man. I don't understand you, man.
The Rodimus kit's even weirder because like it's not even like colored right for anything Rodimus. You know, like the chest.
Oh, it is
piece
a lot of
just
red,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like
lot of red.
the chest piece. They're like, let's go ahead and give him Trax's chest emblem, or like the hood emblem of the car, Because that's not anything like the
Oh,
Rodimus
you can even
flames.
put it in. Where does it go? Does it stay on when you transform it?
That's a good question. I don't know if the
Oh fuck, shit.
the images show that, because the chest of Rodimus is what part in the toy? Okay, yeah, it like attaches onto the back weirdly, awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, you know
It's
what?
weird.
I do appreciate that the upgrade kit has more parts than the actual figure. As far as parts
True.
count.
That's true.
Oh my god. Okay. Who's getting this one?
I'm all in.
Me.
Every single one of these.
All right.
I like the Prime heads. I mean, the people still dig, the not the
Big head?
MMC ones.
People love head.
The Transformers Prime heads. I think those figures are still relevant and they're good figures. And so hey, you might be in on those. Depends on the price.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
like the
think you're-
Prime
I
heads
think you're-
already.
Yeah, Prime already has a head.
Yeah. He gets head all the time. He would be incomplete if he didn't have his head.
I'm gonna go back in my box.
All right, ToyWorld Optimus Alt Mode.
I don't
Let's
understand.
talk about this.
I think
Dun-dun-dun.
I think I understand it.
You like-
What is it?
Okay.
Explain.
I'm not the only one with this opinion. Shout out to Roma Collectors. I think they have the same opinion there too. But between this and that Ramjet, and maybe they're probably even their Constructicons as well.
They're
I think
upscaling the MP line.
they're upscaling the MP line.
Mm.
And
What's the size?
So
just
it's-
larger than MP.
The truck looks
So now all of your cars are going to look even smaller.
Bigger than
WB.
MP.
the truck looks almost the same size as the regular MP10 though.
Yeah, the bot I think is going to be bigger.
Okay. Well,
And I
I'm
think-
glad. I hope people like it. I mean, this looks like, I said it earlier somewhere, that it looks like MP10 and MP1 crashed together and made one bot, because you got that stupid cab windows of the truck hanging over the front grille and bumper of the truck. And I bet you it's worse than it looks in the picture, because it's taken from this top angle. I didn't notice it the first time I saw it, but if you see, there's definitely a lip under there.
I wouldn't like. Okay, I definitely am not interested in resizing my entire collection.
Yeah.
But if there was a company that was going to make me consider it, it wouldn't be ToyWorld. On top of that,
Yeah, exactly. Definitely not.
Be Hasbro?
I'll tell you what. I mean, the Constructicons, especially the last two that came out, I really noticed the gray plastic is a weaker, softer plastic, and he's on the ToyWorld Bone Crusher. You really not the bone. Is it the Bone Crusher? Not the Bone Crusher. The connect his chest.
Yeah.
His waist. They're very soft gray plastic.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're cheaping out on some of their materials. The other materials are good. So I'm not confident in the rest of the figures they're going to put out if they're going to go, because MP style involves the best, my mind.
Well, there goes his mic.
Wow.
Carol Ann? That's not me.
Yep.
That's not me. That's not me.
What's not you?
Oh, it's Greg.
Poltergeist. Poltergeist. Not me. Go to the light. Go to the light.
I heard
We now communicate via CB radio.
Breaker 10. I got a Toy World over here.
I thought we were.
Oh, well, I
waiting
dropped my phone a little earlier. Maybe it was a delay. I was trying to hurry up and pee so I could get back and make a comment about this, and I dropped my phone.
So, what do you have to add to this?
I hope they fucking get those last two Constructicons out before they start playing with this shit. Because I'd hate to see that company fucking go down. There's a guy in the groups, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to give him the pleasure of saying his name. We don't often see eye to eye, but sometimes we see eye to eye, and this is one of those things we saw eye to eye on. Like, this is fucking retarded. And the people that buy it are the same people that are going to bitch up. Like, I don't know. There's just so much in this fucking Optimus Prime. Like the butt tires. People are going to be fine with that shit. The same people that bitch about Ironhide. Like, I just don't know. I think it's stupid. I think it's a bad move. And like Bobby said, because I was trying to get my shit hooked back up, like, this is not the company to try to take on such a daunting task of trying to replace Masterpiece.
Let me tell you something.
Bad news bear. ToyWorld bad news.
It would not be wise. I've never met the man, but I can tell just by reputation and stories. I would never start a fight with Mikey Shoulders.
Yeah.
All right? I would not. Now, this is a death knell. Do not go up against MP10.
Yeah.
Don't. You're just asking to lose money, and it can destroy you. Don't. You're going up against Mikey Shoulders.
And if you go against if you're going to go against Masterpiece Prime, my opinion, you should do it the way that G Creations is doing it and do something totally different. You know what I mean? Like they're doing that IDW Prime. Like that to me is smart. I see that angle. But this, I mean, who can be bothered to fuck with this?
Yeah.
Unless it's like $60, people might buy it.
I'd check it out for sure, but like I can already tell you that, like I pointed out, that I don't like the alt mode. That's one thing that like floored me with MP10, like, because MP1, like, it was a cool Optimus. It's big. It's not very easy to transform or anything, or pose, I should say. But like, the alt mode sucked. But then like MP10, I'm like, holy crap, this looks like Optimus, like really nice Optimus in robot mode, and it has an amazing looking alt mode too. Like that floored me. And then this is like, we're gonna make it bigger. Like, yeah, that's a step back. That's not what I'm looking for. So I don't know. It's weird.
It don't always mean it's gonna be better if it's bigger. I think that's what ToyWorld's angle.
Is that
what you say?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what I say. That's what I say. I don't care. I got a small dick. I don't care. You know what? Fuck it. Just get it out there. Just get it out there. I don't care.
In for years.
Whatever. You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm 40 years old almost. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I'm married. Whatever.
She's got suckered in already.
Yeah. But yeah, I just don't, this whole, I'm not going the ToyWorld route, and I don't have anything from them, so I can't tell, how good they are. But, trying to change the scale, man, when everybody's got so many, most people that collect Masterpiece have a lot of them, you're starting a whole new scale, you're starting over. It's like, a lot of people just don't want to do that. I just think that they think going big is making it better, and I don't really think it is at all.
I will say, to their credit, that there are people out there that collect just everything Optimus.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. They'll probably get this. Yeah. But I mean, it's just for the normal MP collector, you're like,
exactly.
I don't really need anything bigger. I'm good with my, reasonable sized pecker. Whatever.
now it's reasonable. Look at it. Now it's reasonable.
I gotta give a little upgrade. Come on now. I'll get that little Rodimus upgrade set for my little pecker.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God.
And something to think about too. They're not just going against Takara. Like if they're trying to change the scale, they're going against every company.
Yeah.
Like you're going. Yeah, you're.
Like I can understand. Like I don't know. Like the Dinobots coming out bigger, like that makes sense and stuff like this. But like, there's no products out there like that would scale the proper way, with the exception of what you're saying, their own Constructicons.
And they're sizing themselves out of so much money. I feel like there's so many people out there that I've heard talk that are like, man, I'm not happy with all the Ramjet options. If that ToyWorld was a bit smaller, I'd be in.
I forgot about their Ramjet. Yeah.
Hopefully, when they go to business, it'll be like Highlander, and Keith will get that quickening, and that'll be just a little push that he needs. He'll get that extra bump in plastic quality, and there you go. And then he'll be the one to put everybody else out of business.
Dude, and he becomes like ruler of all third party.
He has all the knowledge of third party.
And then he decides to start making Beast Wars third-party toys.
Can't wait.
All right, that's where third party's going to be in the next 5 years.
Oh, Beast Machines? Yes.
Finally.
No, in 5 years, then it'll be like weird, like third party in space, like that second Highlander movie. It'll be fucking weird.
Third party.
Then all of a sudden, Sean Connery will be back, and
Third party Energon.
They already jumped the third party animated.
but I think this is a very, very strange move. And like the Optimus may work for him because there's just so many diehard Optimus fans. It just like their whole collection is like Matt Starscream.
Yeah.
But you try to, like Greg said, like you're taking on the toy world.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
I've looked at my masterpiece collection and I've stuck that perfect wheeljack next to MP10 and said, you know what? Wish he came up to him about mini-bot height. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You want to make $1 million? Make a fucking Jazz. Jesus Christ.
A Trailbreaker.
Why are you wasting your time with
If you could get a Jazz out by fall, it wouldn't matter if Takara had one coming or not.
Absolutely.
So many people would jump on it just to have it. Even if they planned on trading up once Takara came out, they would do it.
I mean, hell, TNR could release their first run and go out of business, and everybody would probably buy them all up still, know, and then they have nobody to get replacement parts from.
Yep.
So.
Oh, that's the order you do it in. Oh, they were confused. They went out of business first.
That's what DX9 Galvatron did. I mean, they came out way before Fans Toys came out, and people bought it just because they want a Galvatron.
Yep.
And they may upgrade it Fans Toys, but hey, they still got their money.
Yep.
So yeah, why are you wasting? I mean, there's so many primes out there, which is fine. Prime is the main, go getter, but go something else that nobody's done.
Well, more importantly, just
Bumblebee.
Stick with the fucking program. Stick with the fucking program. Don't be fucking making waves, Toy World.
Don't be cheating.
You know what I mean?
Don't be trying to your own line.
We've got some toys that we want our own scale. You need to replace absolutely everything in your collection for our toys because they're so fucking good.
Right.
Yeah, they don't need to. Yeah, they could just. There are. Third-party figures they could attack. It makes no sense.
They could just take MP10, downscale him for all those chug people, and probably make more money than they're gonna make off this.
Yeah,
that's true.
Make a wheelie that we can tolerate.
Well, to be fair, somebody else already doing that.
Make a set of mini bots that combine.
Titan Wars.
Yeah,
there are the ones with the combiner Dinobots, right?
Toy World and G Creations.
Okay,
Throttle
right.
bots.
They have throttle bots they can combine too. So
that's right. Yeah, so see, then there you go. The next thing you need is mini bots that all combine.
Are the Dinobots all done? Both
yeah,
of
I think
them?
so.
No, the one with Swoop is still missing Slag, I think. I think the G Creations one still needs to get Slag out, I think.
Okay. I thought they were all done. No.
Are you sure?
That was a waste of fucking shit.
I just said I think.
We could ask you, but he jumped ship
I
months
think
ago.
Alfredo M has him, and I thought I saw him say. I thought he was done. Maybe I'm wrong. He's really heavy. He's extremely heavy.
I could have sworn he was done.
They're all done.
It's just underwhelming. Like no one fucking cares.
Maybe I'm just thinking of the Toy World one that's done. It's possible.
Dinobots do not combine.
Neither do mini-bots, so make it happen, Toy World.
But that interests me more than another Prime. Even though we only have one really perfect Prime, I like that. Hey, another company made Dinobots that combine. A few of them did.
You mean the MPP-10, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the Return of the Fallen Prime?
I would like to see. I would like to see a bunch of human characters that combine.
Hey, come to my house on a Friday night.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I got awkward.
Well, Skullfest? How about Fuckfest?
Bobby goes last. That's all I gotta say. Bobby goes last.
Skull.
Bobby goes last.
Alrighty. In Computron news, we have nothing.
Yes.
But Hasbro news, we have Unite Warriors Bruticus group shot.
We didn't put up the RC that little. What about Waterhead Baby RC? It's not in the notes.
What about
No.
it?
Waterhead Baby
Doesn't
RC.
exist.
It's probably in there.
I gotta
Do you know
say,
anything about it?
They just saw pictures. That's all. And I didn't notice. I said, "Does it transform?" And there's a picture of her big fucking head being the back of her little alt mode. And it was cute as hell. It was a great take on it because her Princess Leia buns become her back wheels. It was pretty cool. It was really interesting.
I like these.
I don't like the way you're talking about that fucking toy, Robert.
Stranger danger.
Oh man, whenever side story tangent, whenever I think about RC, I always think about that dude that gave me a hard time on my RC review that I mentioned to Justin, and Justin was like, "Yeah, dude, he's giving me a hard time on RC stuff too," and he has like a thing for RC. It's like it's more than just
that guy.
Oh, y'all talking about that one guy that does reviews?
I don't think so. I don't think he does reviews. I don't know. Maybe
No, he doesn't do reviews.
He's just like
he does custom.
So type it. Oh, I don't know if it's the same guy.
He's just like
his
type his
username
name in the
usually
chat.
starts with a T.
Yeah.
And
Don't
it's
start with
usually
an S?
something that you may call
Fucktard?
there's a movie with two dogs, and one of them
Milo
is
and
named
Otis?
Lady, and the other one is named his username.
But yeah.
Jade Duckett?
Yep, there you go.
No, that's. I didn't know he did customs.
Dust Mite?
Nah, I don't know what. Only time I've ever heard from him was on my RC review, and he fucking lit my ass up for not loving that figure.
Probably cried too.
What was his reasoning? I want to know. What was his reasoning?
You know, if Justin, tell your story while I look it up.
What story? I have a story.
I like
Didn't you have a story with him?
Bruticus.
I've had dealings
tell a
with him.
story.
I just
Yeah, Justin's telling a story, Matt. Shut the fuck up about
Yeah.
Bruticus.
I like Bruticus.
I'm sure you do.
God.
No, I don't have any specific stories. Just that interactions in the past I've had that have been very, very weird. So.
All right.
All right. Robert, do you have any reason not to talk about Bruticus? What do you got?
Fuck y'all, man. God damn it. I'm tired of this shit.
You know, I mean,
Really?
let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look before we trigger for real.
I like the group shot. They look good.
They
I like
do.
Bruticus. He's a good combiner war.
In fairness, I think he's probably one of the best looking Combiner Wars figures they've made.
All right, you
Well, can I
ready?
ask- Okay, yeah.
This is from Tramp. His name is Tramp the Wanderer,
Yep.
There we go.
Mm.
Hello.
Exactly why I said.
Oh, you
one
gotta
is
edit
named
that
Lady.
at 158.
and he said,
I'm the Wanderer.
"Filing down the ledges in her hands is definitely worth it. As for the rest of the figure, her backpack is exactly what the original G1 cartoon character had. So
Exactly.
it's an
Her
integral.
belly button is sexy.
Is an integral part of her design. Really, her articulation doesn't suffer without the waist swivel. Given how her abdomen and chest transforms to also allow for weapon storage, I guess he means in car mode. Giving her a waist swivel wasn't an option. Out of the question, sir. As for her color, she's definitely very, very pink, all caps, not magenta like TFA RC. Overall, this is the best RC we've ever gotten.
Magenta.
And then I just wrote, it's not how her backpack looked. LOL.
For reference, this particular individual has made a full like anatomy of Transformers. That was creepy as hell to see. So, yeah, made me uncomfortable.
Anyway, he goes on, man, this is back in the day when I fucking really fucking would chat it up. Like, we went back and forth 6 or 7 times. I can't fuck with this right now. But yeah, that was,
You should post something just randomly right now to see if he responds.
yeah. I'd be like, hey man, I still disagree with you, buddy. And I think RC's
I know it's been 3 years, you know, but I
I'm
still
like-
disagree.
I'm like, and I think RC's a whore.
I was just gonna say that.
Same as your mom.
The fuck do you think about that there?
How do you like them
Sunshine?
apples?
Huh? How you like that, huh? You know where I live.
All right,
Huh?
sorry. So Combaticons.
Do we have to?
No, we're done. Let's move on to the next Hasbro thing.
Well, I had a reason not to talk about Bruticus.
Ah, okay, go.
I'm just kidding. I don't need a
I
reason.
like
not to
Hot
want
Rod
to.
too, so fuck y'all. Hot Rod looks good to me too, so screw y'all.
Zoe, stop it, baby.
Oh, you already scared. I was going to go back to Bruticus, but you
No,
skipped
you
ahead,
wasn't. We're
so-
done. We're fucking done.
No, it wasn't.
Whatever.
All right, Hot Rod. Titans return.
So which remold
like-
is this?
My mic is off, I guess. Nobody's heard me talking for I don't know how long. That's
No,
annoying. Am I
we heard you.
just steamrolling me? I mean, really?
Yeah, we heard. We just ignored.
Lenny was so politely just talking over me and moving along.
No.
Really quick, why the fuck does this Bruticus still have the C-Dub hand feet when we've seen other releases with better looking and functioning feet? Right? Doesn't the female bots, don't they have like better feet?
They do. They're like elf shoes. If you want that on your Bruticus, then you don't know what Bruticus looks like. So
I would take anything over those fucking twinkle toes.
You not the elf shoes. You have a foot fetish, Robert? Just gonna ask.
I like licking toes. I'm not gonna lie.
Only tiny pinky toenail.
And that's what we call a callback joke.
I love licking toes, man.
Oh God!
Toes. Yeah.
Do you really, Matt? Is that like a thing for you?
I mean, yeah. It's
good. We gotta ask Lisa B. She might want her name out there.
Yeah. Matthew Baldwin was like, I don't know if my wife wants her identity known, so let's just call her Lisa B.
No, I said Lisa B. He said
call her Melissa.
He was calling her Melissa or whatever.
I'll lick some toes if they're clean. Oh yeah, I'll lick some feet.
I mean, I'll lick some toes. I'm just saying, I don't sit here like, man, I can't wait to lick some goddamn toes.
No, I'm not like that. But if it's in the right mood, hell yeah, I'll go slobber some.
See, I'm getting the impression that you like. Yeah, man, I'm getting.
Okay,
I'm getting feet up inside me tonight.
Do you put those feet together?
You'll find out, Skullfest. Don't worry, I'm gonna lick that little pink.
Matt, do you put those feet together? That's the question.
Yeah, sometimes.
Hashtag.
Whoa.
Hashtag not afraid.
I think we should move on.
Make it just feel uncomfortable.
All right.
I like Hot Rod. I can't wait. I can't wait to walk into Target and Walmart and find all this stuff, all these goodies.
Did you almost just say I can't wait to suck his toes?
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah.
I can't wait to walk into Walmart.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's
is it the Wheeljack, the Marvel? Is it the Transformers Prime Wheeljack mold? Kinda.
No, I think it might be a retool of Chrome Dome. Or it may be his own. It may be his own. I mean, the legs are going to do the Combiner War stuff. You can already tell that.
Combiner War stuff.
Yeah, the legs, the way they. Yeah. You can already tell it's
going to combine.
They're going to be hollow.
It's just the way Matt said it. It was like, "What you into, honey?" Combiner War stuff. That's gonna be $50.
Two things.
I think it will.
Stuff and feet.
That does look like Wheeljack, Lenny.
I beg your pardon?
That does look like Wheeljack.
No, I don't think it is.
A little bit at the front, but yeah, I don't think it is.
A little bit.
It may be his own mold, I think. I don't know.
So what's it if it is its own mold? What's it going to get repainted into? RC.
A black
RC. Springer. Definitely Springer.
The Decepticons. Probably the Decepticons.
Starscream.
Slap some wings on that feller. He's going to be good to go.
He's got wings enough for Hasbro.
There you go.
Sitting right at the back.
He's going to
be Duocon. Definitely.
It would be fitting if they made a Headmaster RC out of this, because that's what the original Hot Rod was supposed to have been used for.
RC. Oh, and knowing is power.
Yeah, they were gonna. Yeah, the original Hot Rod or the original RC idea was a remolded Hot Rod.
And I think they're hinting at it because there's so much stuff labeled PMS parts here on the drawing thing.
God, you're on the fucking rolling out with the kitchen and the fucking damn. You must have got kicked out on the couch tonight, didn't you?
No, I'm good.
Got some resentment.
Hey, I want to ask you a question. Why did they never make a G1 RC?
I don't know.
Transformers are boys' toys.
Bitches be tripping,
Oh, they be tripping.
Oh, they be tripping.
Is that what's wrong?
For some reason, the way he asked the question like validated the whole thing. Oh, they do be tripping, don't they?
They do. Hasbro, you be tripping. Why are you tripping? No, I just never. I mean, I'm sure everybody, from older generations that collect G1s, understood why they never made a RC.
Well, back in the day, man, like you didn't get female toys. Like
that's true. I mean, they were the nurses or GI Joe nurses and stuff.
Yeah, like I mean, even the GI Joes, like you got Baroness. You never got a Lady J. You got Scarlet. It was fucked up. Like I remember
you got the Ninja Girl, but That's because she's a ninja.
Oh yeah, Jinx. 'Cause she's a ninja, and her
Jinx.
face is covered, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like I remember that, like when the Toy Biz X-Men wave hit, like initially hit. I remember like being super excited, but I also remember like thinking like, oh my god, they did a Storm. Like, can you believe it? A Storm?
There was a Lady J back in the day too.
Was there?
Yeah,
There was,
there was no cover girl, I don't think.
Oh, okay, that was the one then. I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
But now, I mean, especially with Marvel Legends, and stuff. Women, the girl ones are sought out really hard. In Star Wars, and
There's whole YouTube
Back in the
channels
day,
devoted to
Masters
that,
of the
man.
Universe had quite a few female toys.
is that porn?
Greg
Yeah,
followed me.
if only they had put out a line called like Princess of Power and made it
I know,
like mostly
but-
female
but-
characters.
But
Well,
they-
real quick,
they
let me
had-
comment on that. Princess of Power was carried in the girls section.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I
Yep.
had to go into the girls section to
Yep,
get them.
and I'll tell you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I had them. I don't remember where I got them from. God damn it, I had them.
Yep, I had them too. I'll tell you the reason why I know it. I had to ask my dad to go down that aisle, and let me tell you what, that was a big fucking deal. Like, like I was like, look.
You get the ruler out?
I was like, these She-Ra toys are down this aisle, and he like looked at me like, what?
Boy,
Bob.
Bob?
It was one of them like.
Ready to talk?
I'm telling you, it was one of them like no son of mine faces. Like, he was not feeling that shit.
Good old days, man.
Did you have to explain it to him? Did you have to fucking recount like the intro to the cartoon?
Yeah, I was like, well, I told him, I was like, look, these are, they're in my show, and this is He-Man's like whatever it was, cousin or whatever, and I was like, I was doing the whole bit. I really wanted the Catra. That was the one that I was like really after, but it was an ordeal. Like it was not an easy sell, and I can tell you,
she's a Catra, she's a bad guy. This might be for scratch material.
like we went down there and we grabbed that figure and we got the fuck out of there, like the fucking ISIS.
Nobody saw y'all, right?
Like it was an issue. That's the only reason why I know it was down there. But yeah, it was a big deal. Like, and then like Storm didn't sell, and I remember I read an interview in Wizard magazine with Toy Biz, and they were saying how Storm was a big deal to get made, and because Storm didn't sell, it ended up setting back getting female characters made like in mass quantities for a long time.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
2 questions, Justin. That was
Is it a two-part question?
Yeah, 2-part question. The first one having been asked already. Now She-Ra, didn't
Make you
she
a better
ride a Pegasus or something?
She did.
She did. It was
She
a
did.
unicorn Pegasus.
Yeah.
An alicorn. An alicorn. Now,
That was rainbow colored and smelled like cotton candy.
So we had some technical difficulties, and we're not sure what was lost. So,
But the Jubilee line is hard to get, and Storm was hard to get,
Yep.
and so is Black Widow.
Black Widow was hard to get as
And-
well. Yes, and
just
Spider Gwen ain't easy either. Greg, did you have
No.
a point you needed to make?
Well, no, I had a joke to make, but it had to be worded the exact way it was before. So, yeah.
Sorry.
But it's just it's come a long way. The female characters. Like everybody wants an RC. Everybody wants a MPRC. And everything. It's just we like the ladies.
Yeah.
We like I like boobs.
Take that, social justice warriors.
Yeah, boobies.
I like boobs.
I like boobs.
I like
Oh, so I guess we're done with Hasbro.
and little boy.
Yeah, some of us have been done with. Some of us have been done with that.
Yeah, a couple years now, huh?
I think we're gonna see some resurgence in popularity with the Titan Wars. I think it's gonna be overboard with the headmasters. You can just see how they fucking threw thousands of them on those tables. But I think for the first few months at least, until they start redoing them over and over and over again, I think it'll be interesting.
You don't think that Combiner Wars was popular?
I do, but I think a lot of people dropped. I think a lot of fans got tired. Combiner Wars fans.
So what's the next popular? What's the next popular Transformer gimmick besides transforming that everything is going to be next time? I mean, we got
heads. Like, do you have all the heads? Do you have all the fucking heads?
No. God damn it! Listen, Robert. Close your mouth and listen for a second. We've got combiners. We've got headmasters. What's next?
Rub signs.
Minicons.
Transforming Transformers, transforming the transforming transformations.
It should
We
be.
already got minicons with
Shout out to
RID.
JR.
Hey, you know what? I always go back to duocons. I think every Transformer should be represented as a duocon.
And that's isn't that Energon where they combine?
Oh shit,
Yeah,
we do have
Energon
that.
did
Never
that.
mind. What else do we have?
Well, you'll have.
Well, that was
Fan
they
project
were kind.
Pretender shells, so maybe we'll get Pretenders next.
Oh, and Brainmasters.
Yep.
I don't think Energon was kind of like Duocons. I mean, a little bit, but not. I mean, Duocons where you combine the alt modes, and they would form something. With Energon, you had
Just
to transform
combined two pieces of shit, and they became a bigger piece of shit.
I like them, man.
I like them. They're not shit. Take it back.
I got a couple of them combined right now. They look good.
No, wait, they're not shit. I'll tell you why. I
Matt,
like them.
When's the last time you've gone to the doctor to get your When's the last time you got your eyes checked?
Oh, Matt, don't trigger. Please don't trigger.
I'll fix it. You know what? I am hitting it big on my fucking review, so I may just quit this shit.
Had enough.
Matt, why
take my one gun and go shoot up the library?
Hell yeah.
12 times to be exact.
It ain't gonna be the library, it'll be something else.
Reload.
I haven't seen any reviews from you in quite a minute.
Yeah, no, I've been in the funk. I need to do Fort Max. But anyways, what we got? I added a question on. I don't know if we've answered this one, but Chris G asked a question, and
what the fuck?
We're moving on to questions.
Okay, Lenny.
No, that's fine, Matt. You go.
I just gotta steer away from me. I like fucking Energon. I'm sorry.
I was interested. I was talking
Your
about
rule, Matt. Whenever you start steering the show away, you have to take over. So go.
I'm not taking over. You go.
All right. So Chris G asks, here's a question I have. What are the differences between BotCon and TFCon other than third-party figs allowed at TFCon? Are the people at TFCon more sophisticated at TFCon than BotCon? Did you copy and paste this, or did you type this in?
I did. I copy and paste.
Are there less sick people at TFCon?
I wouldn't say it's more sophisticated. It's hard.
No.
It's hard for me to judge. I haven't been at BotCon in so long. Matt's been at BotCon more recently than I have. But for me, it was just the TFCon crowd was a little bit more down to earth for me, just to my sensibilities. And other than that, I would imagine it's fairly. How would you say, Matt? Because you've been to both more recently than anyone.
The same. I mean, BotCon. I've said this several times. BotCon, when I went, it was all about the toys. And then if I didn't know a lot of people. TFCon, I know a lot of people, and I like it as more of a, getting to. I don't see these people all the time. I get to see them once a year. I want to hang out with my friends. Yeah. And BotCon is like that too. It was like that for a lot of people. It just wasn't for me because, like I said, I didn't know a lot of people. But it's the same atmosphere. You got the bad seeds, that think they know everybody, everything about Transformers, and you got the people that that run, TFW and blah blah this and everything, and you just got your little cliques, and you got the Shattercast people, which are cool, and it's just it's not really a lot of different, it's the same concept, but BotCon became more, I think, geared towards money and just making that money, and TFCon I don't think is that way right now. It's more about putting on a good show, a great show and everything. I think everybody has fun at TFCon, and I'm sure they have fun at BotCon too. But, there's just not really a lot of difference.
I think that probably right now it's probably more so like what element of the fandom you're into.
Yeah.
Like if you're into like the third party stuff heavy, that's where you're gonna get more fun out of TFCon rather than BotCon. I think that's really what it comes down to these days.
Yeah, and if it's your first TFCon, I think you're going to be overwhelmed. Like I said, I was overwhelmed when I went to my first BotCon because you're walking into this, a big dealer room with just Transformers everywhere. And if you've never been to something like that, you're going to be more about, I want to get everything I can possibly, You still can hang out with your friends and everything. But, for me and all of us, we just like to go to have a good time, and hang out. And, and the toys come, I think, second, second fiddle.
And also most of us on this show, most of us just get the shit we want. You know,
Sure.
so like
Yeah.
when it comes time to do a convention, like there's like a few things that we like maybe like had that idea like I wasn't really interested in, but if I caught it for a deal at a show, I'd pick it up. So there's like stuff like that. But I think for the most part, people are just, you know, we're mainly there to hang out.
Yeah, we're not really going to the show for the sake of trying to get a deal, you know?
Yeah, because you can always, you know, I mean, now you can get a deal anywhere. I mean, it's easy. I mean, if you look around, you know, the cafe, you know, or eBay or whatever.
Matt,
You know,
can you get me a deal, Matt? Since it's so easy.
Okay, it's not that easy. I'm sorry. I can't get you a deal. Shit, I can't get a deal for myself.
Matt can get you a deal. Matt can get you a deal on 2 sealed MP Seekers right now, can't you, Matt?
Yeah. That's it.
So I think that's the main. You know, it's just what your focus is within the fandom.
Just go to have a good time. I mean, it just, you know, enjoy yourself. You know, talk to as many people as you can because you can get a different reaction or different, you know, thing from everybody else, just like you would normally.
I don't even know what that means. I'm be honest.
I don't either.
I mean, just don't go and just, you know, be snobby.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that do that shit. You know, then they just think they're better than everybody. They know everything. Don't do that. Just talk to people. Be nice. You know, and you'll have a great time. I mean, it's a great weekend. I love the 2 TFCons I've been to. I've had the best time of my life in a long time, other than my wedding, and you know, other than that stuff. But you know,
if you keep your
a great
feet
time.
washed, then you might be in for a good time too.
Yeah, wash your ass too. Wash your ass.
Whoa.
It wasn't a stinky time. TFCon was not stinky.
I get the feet thing too. Yeah, if you wash your feet, you might get lucky with my tongue. That's it.
So there's that.
But dude, please wash your ass when you go to TFCon and BotCon, because I'm right at armpit level. Okay, fuckers, wash your fucking ass.
All right.
You know, when you go anywhere, that's good. Good advice for anything you do.
That's just good general practice. Wash your ass.
Some people don't. You know, some people don't take that practice.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like, I'm going to TFCon. Time for my yearly wash. You know, like.
Mom!
I don't want them to make fun of me.
Mom! Get the sponge on stick!
Christian, you need to go to TFCon, Chris. If you're not going, you need to go.
Do we want to knock out this other question while we're here?
Sure.
Yeah, we should. That's a long one. That one's up to you, Bobby.
Bobby.
All right.
Bob.
I copy pasted this, so forgive me. I can't remember who asked it. I think it was JG. But
It says Drew.
Okay, Drew. There it is. Hi guys, long-time listener, first-time question asker. I'm a big fan of Michael Bell. I have collected modern takes on characters he's voiced for the series. I don't have a modern Masterpiece scale representation of Scrapper or Swoop. I won't be buying a whole Devastator or a Dino Combiner. Wondering who you guys think is the best available modern and articulated version of these two characters. I'm not asking which is most genuine necessarily, although it matters somewhat. Rock out and roll out, Drew. And if you'd mentioned Close Contact EP, not the face on. Okay, so check out Close COUNTACH's episode, not the face. Okay, on iTunes and Spotify. Check that out.
It's actually a Transformers themed band, and that's their EP.
There you go.
But you know, I mean, finger on the pulse and all that.
Oh, there you go. No big deal.
You know.
Some would brag about it, not you. But so he wants the best modern Masterpiece scale representation of Scrapper or Swoop. I guess we'll just go round robin. For me, it would be Fans Toy Soar and ToyWorld Shovel. If you just wanted to display those two as Masterpiece characters by themselves, that would be my suggestion. Greg?
I agree with the Toy World, and I would say, what's that piece of shit?
Bullfire.
Yes. You can probably get that thing for like $20. That might be your best bet. No, I agree. I agree with both points.
Leonard?
Well, I don't have an MP scaled Scrapper, so I'm gonna have to say Toy World. And yeah, Fans Toy Store. But only until Hasbro make one.
Justin?
What everyone else said is fair.
Robert?
You have to say Fans Toys Swoop. I mean, what is it? Soar. The question there would be, at that point, do you want the blue one or the red one? I would say go blue. I would, just that's cartoon accurate.
And I think the blue is I personally think the blue is more striking.
Yeah, it's nice that he doesn't match fully with the rest of the bots.
Yeah,
and I respectfully disagree. I have the dissenting opinion so far. Okay, so go.
Yep.
My dissenting opinion is Generation Toys Scraper, because I believe that Drew's question was focused on like a modern take on the figure, not necessarily exactly G1 and articulation. And if you're just going toe to toe, and like Lenny asked, I think we had a little issue there, but Lenny had asked if it was MP, and I think Generation Toys could pass for MP scale.
I do too.
It's
Well, I changed my mind then. I'm saying Generation Toys.
Yeah, it's certainly, especially the lower legs, better in terms of articulation. What you get out of the figure. You know, this guy, when you bend his knee, it looks like he's bending his knee. You know, and so that's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely he got the needs out of that set, because fucking Mixmaster didn't get shit.
Yeah, Mixmaster is definitely the.
Oh, he's horrible.
Yeah, he's the black sheep of that family.
Who's the one that has all the crap hanging off his back?
That's Bone Crusher. Hey, don't make fun of the disabled.
I actually still like that Mixmaster. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like him too. It's just the front of his leg just falls open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible. But he's
Terrible.
Terrible. Turned into Charles Barkley for a second.
Matthew, what's your opinion on it?
Man. All right. Drew?
Go see Dub.
If you want masterpiece quality, you would get
Wars.
the Energon Swoop and Energon. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you have to go with Fans Toys Swoop. I mean, he's awesome. And I don't have the ToyWorld, but the Generation Toys Scraper I like. So I would definitely pick that setup before ToyWorld. That's my opinion. So
I want to have a discussion about Masterpiece Scale, but not this week because we're having some internet trouble.
Oh, damn it.
But I was listening to another show. I can't remember whether it was Detox or Comic Collectors, but it was
Toy Detox. Man, fuck that show.
It was one of the two, and it was.
Wait, you have time to listen to Toy Detox? What the fuck, man?
No, man.
Well, not for nothing. I've been back on my exercise gig pretty heavy recently. So
you have. You've been running when you get up and when you go to sleep, right?
Yep.
There you go.
He's been having sex. That's what it is.
And no, this is not like I used to, man. This is she's due August 3rd. You know what I mean?
You're like, yeesh.
It's a different approach to
ball
that
game?
situation.
Oof.
But anyway, I will say that they had, I can't remember which show it was. Forgive me, fellas, but they were talking about the Lio Kaiser and how they didn't consider it to be masterpiece scaled. And see, I don't think that it's necessarily masterpiece aesthetics, but I think it is masterpiece scaled personally. But I want to have a discussion about that, just not this week because we're having so many technical difficulties.
True that, homie.
So maybe next week. And that does it for questions this week.
More questions.
We need a good discussion topic as well, other than the MP thing. So someone send in some discussion topics for us as well.
And send in your Iron Man poses. We was not kidding whenever we.
Yeah, we got like 3 of those things.
Yeah, well, send in bad ones. Everybody's was looking so good. I was like, this is boring.
Send in the clowns.
Send in people like the figures with the worst articulation trying to pull it off. Like that's the Shattered Cast way.
Send any Combiner Wars combiner doing the Iron Man pose. That will probably get you the win right there. Namely Defensor, because he is probably the worst thing ever made. Ever made.
Right.
Yeah.
You like the Combiner Wars defense or less than Derp-a-Derp?
Oh. I don't have Derp-a-Derp. So I can't, I can't, give a true thing, but I can't really tell you because I don't know. I don't know Derp-a-Derp.
So you're saying that all your bullshit about Derp-a-Derp the last 2 years has been a lie?
It's been a bullshit, yes. It's been a bullshit lie. I would still never buy Derp-a-Derp.
You don't own Derp-a-Derp?
Is there a train?
I'm looking forward to you having a chance to mess with him at Skullfest. Because he's really not a terrible combiner, especially for TFC.
Chill.
I mean, he looks like he kind of reminds me of the Devastator. Just the bulkness.
Yeah.
Kind of. I might like him. I just don't like the face. That's about it.
We've all known a girl like that.
That's true.
Yeah,
Is he a double bagger? You know, a bag for her and a bag for you in case her bag falls off?
You may be the reason why they need a bag. It may not be her fault.
There you go. All right.
Oh, I was just kidding about fucking Toy Detox. I love you guys. You know I do. Come on.
They're good.
Yeah, I do too.
I love that fucking half hour they spent on cellular plans last week. Shout out.
He said shout out.
Shout out.
I can just see him winking and pointing at the computer too.
You know why I can talk shit? Because it was one of our own that fucking did it. It was good old Oscar.
Yeah.
Fucking talked about cell plans for a good half an hour.
Yeah, he was in it too. He was like, man, I'm learning this, I'm learning that. Is Swage a part of that show or what? That's the question.
Is he missed
anymore?
A couple of times?
He's never on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
He ain't been on a while.
I need more Swage in my life.
What's the skinny?
That's true.
Anyway,
all right. Ask Brave.
Swagegate. Swagegate.
Oh, we can tell everybody we got some stuff coming up. Maybe we've been talking a little bit.
Yeah, we need to see if we can iron out the logistics of that.
Yeah. So we got some stuff coming up, guys. Some extra content for your listening pleasure.
We have something really cool planned. It's just whether or not we can pull it off.
Yeah, but we should tell everybody about it before it's ironed in. I mean, we should definitely.
Well, I'm just saying, and also we need to vote. If anybody wants to vote, who wants to hear another get to know one of the cast members? We still got 4 people that need to do it. So if you want to listen to one of us, ask questions.
We need to do that.
Right. Wait. Yeah, they could pose the questions ahead of time. Like, tell us what you want to hear. Who do you want to hear about first, or whoever you want to hear about, and then we can figure it out and just ask some questions about whoever you want to hear about.
My vote is for. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. My vote at the beginning of this show was for Justin because I've been really looking forward to Justin's episode. But after the whole toe thing, I kind of want to get into Matt a little bit.
Oh wow!
You want to get something
in,
so to speak.
No, literally, not so to speak.
Yeah. But I didn't mean to say. I just wanted to shout out that we got some stuff working up and everything. Hopefully, get y'all excited.
Like what, Matt?
I know. I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
Like what, Matt?
Trigger. We got Woolstar coming up.
All right.
What the fuck is you with the Wallstar?
World Star.
Wallstar.
What the fuck is it with you and Wallstar?
Wallstar. I don't know the fucking Wallstar.
Brave Star.
Brave Star.
Walmart.
I love Walmart sometimes.
No doubt.
They're actually cleaner now. They cleaned up a little bit.
God, I made a fucking stupid move on eBay today. Like, I just woke up in the morning, wasn't thinking. There's these.
You bought something?
Yep, that Walmart Black Series 3 3/4 figures. Like somebody had them there on eBay for $25 a pop. And in my head, I was like, $25? That's just $3 over retail. Save me the gas. Those are fucking like $10 figures. I just wasn't thinking. I had the Black Series.
What did you buy?
The Han Solo and Leia Force Awakens deco.
Oh man.
Yeah, I felt.
Oh wait, you could have gone for 20.
I should have got them both for 20. Ended up getting them both for 50. Just not using my noggin.
And that's just having too much damn money.
They're on the shelves.
Yeah, they're out.
I mean, maybe they're hunted out though. Maybe they've been scalped.
They may very well be, but I'm sure I'll be able to come across them. or at least pick them up somewhere for not fucking $25 a pop.
I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Thank you, I appreciate it, but I need to eat this one, so to speak.
Mm.
God, this was a good show.
All right, Lenny.
Shoutouts to Third Party Unlimited. They're on the Facebook. We've got at Real Robot, Toy Detox, at Fear Corpse. I am Ratchet.com, Third Party TF Crushes. They're also on the Facebook. TF Prototype and ROC. We're missing someone. And this podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, feel free to burp and turn it off now.
You know what? I was thinking about it. It's a little late to turn it off now.
Shut the fuck up, Justin.
That was good.